The average view duration for this stream is 39 seconds. Can you believe that, guys? The average view duration is 39 seconds. People only watch this stream for upwards of 39 seconds. It's got one view. Crazy. Immediately. Right. Oh my goodness, guys. A huge jump. It's the average view duration is now up to 1 minute and 48 seconds. That's more than double. That's crazy. And we got 4 viewers. Crazy. Got a chat rate of 8. The chat rate of the stream at the most recently available time is 8. Anyway, I don't have the code to join the world right now, and I don't post that publicly anymore because we learned the hard way. Hello, Man of Chaos. Welcome. I am... Yeah, see, you've already covered it. Let me go ahead and I'm going to hide this. Sorry, I was a little late. My computer was being funny. I was trying to... I was trying to move some stuff. I'm trying to get to where I can make videos again. And in order to make videos, I have to have space. Obviously, I have to have storage. And so I have to get that off my tablet so I can make the video. Yeah, it's not letting me join. Let me retry. I might have done it wrong. I would not doubt that I did it wrong. Always make sure I didn't use a comma somewhere. I have a bad habit of clicking comma when I need to click something else. It's not working. Hello everybody, hello ZSD, hello Carlin, hello Man of Chaos, hello Henry. Henry better than Rennie. Oh, I see how we're going. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny? I don't even... No wait, it just come back. I had forgotten why I hated Henry. I just did remember. Here's the original Paper Mario. Does it say the version is different? No, it does not say that. I think you mistyped it. I can't see you on console. Okay, well, let me try again. La 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 la. No, I don't type IP, correct? You're just telling me what it is. I don't have to put IP in there. We used to have an outdated version. I won't be able to play because apparently the Terraria devs forgot the mobile version. And we still... Oh, you have an outdated version still. That's a bummer. Well, no worries, Minecrafter. I was late. You're essentially not late. Welcome, welcome, come. Ren is bad at both counting and typing. Am I? Am I? It wasn't my fault, guys. I can't believe it. I was right. There we go. There we go. Alright. Here you go, guys. You can see. Let me know if you can hear it. You should be able to hear it. No, it didn't let me in. Okay. It says I found the server. I thought it let me join. Found server. I updated it before stream. Let me just go ahead and do it from the beginning again. It could be because I'm reusing the same thing. I don't want to reuse the same thing. Alright, let me type it all from the beginning. Brand new. Oh yeah, there is a difference there. I didn't see that. I didn't see that change. I missed it. The change. There we go. Alright, let me plop this over. There we go. Now we're back in this game. You know what's funny? It's more like a sleep roulette now. I've tried to be pretty consistent with sleep. I'm not the best at it. I do not remember why I have the jumping boots of an eagle or whatever. Hello, hello. It's good to be back. It's been a long time. Ren always wakes up around 9. I wonder why that is, Carlin. I wonder why that is. That's such a funny... That's got to be a My Little Pony reference, right? This thing here. Like, there's... You can talk to the slime. You can pet the slime. He's saying my name. No, no, no! WIKI! No pomegranates. There's tons of different grays. Don't get me started. I don't know what we want to do. I was gonna say, hang on, I didn't get to read it. I know what you want to do. I was gonna say, go get hard mode, but I don't really wanna without Carlin. I don't really wanna. I don't really wanna in general. What's your happiness? Why don't I like the forest? Because it's boring. Green, brown. That's it. He likes gray. This guy likes the color gray, and he's calling green boring. Let it be known that when listening to Nintendo music, alarms remain silent. Let it be known that when listening to Nintendo music, alarms remain silent. Gotta comprehend this for a moment, company. Hang on. There's three possibilities come to my mind. First, it's if you have an alarm set to a Nintendo song, you're not gonna wake up because the song's just gonna put you to sleep more. You're peacefully. Second is music streams. Probably you're not gonna stop and go do stuff because you listen to music. And 3, when you're listening to music, your alarm just doesn't go off. I don't know which one he's talking about. Does that mean I can skip school if I listen to Nintendo music? You know what? That's a good idea, Carlin. Alright then. What do I want to do in this game? I'm trying to think. Honestly, Let me go visit my tower again. I have not been there in a while. I have not been to my old... The Toff. Who are you? The Toff Tower. Hey, Rin. Did you just come from Stesmon's? Did he say anything about me by chance? Perfect. No warrant is in my way for building infrastructure. Archistructure? You want to build archistructure? I'll gladly build archistructure with you. I'm all for that. I don't think I've ever heard my name in a movie. Or a book, or a show. I don't think my name is in anything, actually. Come to think of it. Got a table, got a painting. Got this. Like a... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Does this table do anything? Rin's name isn't in the alphabet. No? Are you a fan of boomerangs? Boomerangs, you mean? Are you a fan of boomerangs? I mean, I'll try a boomerang. That sounds pretty fun. I also have that armor. You can talk to the statue. Edit? Oh, I can make this statue say something. Bummer. There we go. The statue now reads bummer. Perfect. I wish you could play the piano. Are there instruments in this game at all that are playable? Are there playable instruments in this game? Earth bumder. I'm an earth bumder. The drums are playable. That's it. And guitars. Okay, so the piano just doesn't get lucky, does it? One of these days, there's going to be a game that has a virtual piano that you can play. That's going to be fun to play. My big old tower. Up here, we're safe from all the birds. There are some... Companion cube. So funny that that's in this game. Oh yeah. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Where did it go? Where's my wood at? I have gotten much more used to understanding the way Terraria items look. I'm still not the best at it, but I do not see wood in my inventory. Today I learned that you can color text. Well, isn't that cool? When I heard my name in the movie I was watching, my reaction was, I'm famous. Yeah, I cannot... Honestly, I'm going to look it up right now. I'm not going to say it out loud, obviously, but you've got me curious. Yeah, there's not really anything. That's funny. No, I did it on my phone. It is lightning. It is lightning. What is the plural of that? It is lightening. It is lightning. Because lightning is singular. Is it the same as moose? Lightnings. There's a lot of lightning outside. There's a lot of... Yeah. Come to roof. The roof. I'm here. What do we got going on the roof? We got the lightning on my roof. Are usually nothing like me. Well, what's the most unlike ComCom personality? But it's usually nothing like me. It's not always nothing like me. Just most often. I like how Carlin went bubbly. I was going the complete opposite direction with that. I was thinking of like a bodybuilder, like some guy that just does nothing but I don't know what I had in mind. Enjoys mainstream music. Okay, I've pretty much woken up now. I was all fuzzy for the last 10 minutes. Nah, you're good, Minecrafter. You're good. Is that what? Oh, that's how lightning works. Okay. Traveling merchants, by the way, we should... Oh my goodness, company. I remembered, I forgot. You jumped off the building, and so I thought I could survive by jumping off the building, but apparently I can't. I've got to check out my brownies. Minecrafter does make a lot of brownies. That is something that I need to put in the Bummer Saga. He has mentioned at least 3 times making brownies during streams. And he does the smart way of brownies. Is you take them out in the middle, don't you? Like you stop cooking them halfway through and let them rest, right? If you're looking for junk, you've come to the wrong place. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll go. Oh, how they're cooling, not cooking. I'm not an animal. I don't fall asleep while cooking. Stop cooking halfway through. Yeah, last time you talked about cooking brownies, you mentioned that you did it the way... Because there's a way I know to make brownies, and it's where you make them, and halfway through cooking, you take them out of the oven and let them cool down before you let them keep cooking. And what that does is it makes them bake better, because the way brownies are cookies, and they're really thick. Brownies are just cookies. They're just a really thick cookie. That's the category they fall into. And the way you cook cookies, you gotta make sure the whole thing is kind of heated at once. That's why they're usually flat. But brownies are real thick, usually. They're not usually thin. And so by taking them out halfway through, it allows the heat to get to the center without overcooking the outsides. Spread them very thin. Okay, so you do kind of work it out like that. But yeah, when you make them more thick, not everyone does this, but like professionals do it. You take them out halfway. I'm rambling, guys. I gotta play the game. I thought you had mentioned doing that. All right, let me look at the guy. What were you selling? Got a sunshine of Israpony. Can be placed. Buy for silver, 50 silver. I don't think I want that. You need a roller skate. 15 gold. Pressurator. Automatically places accuters on placed objects. Panda ears. Guys, I might have to buy the panda ears. To be honest with you, the panda ears might actually fit Toph quite well. They kind of look like the little headband. Ultra bright torch. And a fedora. Do you require financial assistance? No, if I want to buy it, I have enough gold. I got 3 gold and 50 silver. Alright, 78 silver. It costs 2 gold and 50 silver. I never even considered that method. Yeah. I wish I could someday taste ComCom's brownies. Me too, Carlin. I cook for 36 minutes and 30 seconds at 325. I don't know the dimensions, but I use a large pan. Same one every time. I haven't tested how it works with smaller ones. Another key is to use less water than the recipe calls for and use wooden spoon rather than a whisk to mix. Well, I don't know if using wood or metal makes a difference. Probably just the way those two things allow you to mix them. You probably have to stir it much less with the wooden spoon. You know, to get the whisk clean, you gotta probably stir it a whole bunch and knock it all off. But I know it makes a difference. It's just not the fact that it's wooden that makes the difference. I mean, unless not. If you prove it to me, it's the wood particles fall off from the brownie and it makes sand dusty. Because of this, the mix will be very thick and needs to be spread manually very carefully in the pan. Hello, Terra Dude the Goat. Welcome. Metal spoon can work, but it's not as sturdy. Alright, yeah. If I tried making something other than bread or eggs, I'd probably commit arson. You think, Carlin? You think? Alright, guys, we bought the panda ears. It works. It works. Kinda. A little bigger than I thought. And let's see, do you still have that thing in your shop? No, okay. Just making sure. Honestly, it works. It works. You guys can tell me what you think. Hello, Billy. Welcome. Hi. I hope you remember me. I just changed my name a little bit. No, I remember. I'm the person who gave you tips and tricks and such. Yeah, oh no, I remember. I remember you, Billy. I remember you. Is that Ford? That looks like Ford. You got Stan and you got Ford. Okay, that does not look like Ford. My goodness. Why does the character sprite here look like an old man with a coat on and like a old style haircut? And then you look at it here and it's like the complete opposite of that. I heard there is a doll that looks very similar to Colin. Colin from Pikmin? Somewhere in the underworld. I like to put a few rounds in it. This is what I'm talking about. Privacy. You know, the desert is secluded and great for business, if you catch my drift. I do. The pan must be oiled rather than buttered. Butter evaporates at a lower temperature and won't have the same effect. Do you use olive oil or vegetable oil or canola oil or do you use the sprays like the Pam or whatever it's called? There's a tower here. Have I missed any of your chat? Also, Rin, can you reforge your stuff to better? Right, I did not do that. I need to go do that. I want to see how far this goes up. Then we'll come down. Alright. Let's get out of the bird join. Out of the bird area. I'm pondering my orb and watching Rin. Pondering my orb. Alright, let's go ponder that orb. What is it you told me to do again? Also, Rin, you could reforge your stuff to be better. Alright, let's go do that. Let's go reforge my stuff. Let's learn how to do that. And yes, I agree with the ZSD. I just saw that just now. Are you from one of the Galaxy streams, Billy? Come on. Goblin guy. Okay. The goblin dude. Right, the goblin guy that gets made fun of for not being able to grow hair. I tried to visit Kylie one time. She just looked at me and said, nope. Reforge. Okay. Okay, I can't reforge that. What this? You're gonna need more money for that. Okay. How much does it cost? Don't even tell me. You're gonna need more money. I got you for that. Okay. I know what I want to make today. Here in a minute. You can reforge stuff, but not armor. Okay, not armor. Okay. Let's reforge the thing then. 34 copper. I got that. How do I do it? Okay, I don't probably need to do that like a ton of times, do I? How much better is it now? Do the Knight's Edge or whatever. Why have you do that once? Alright then. Cool. I feel like I got a much stronger pickaxe now. I want to go... Let's go see. I'm curious. Exactly how much better is it? Who are you? I remember. Oh, I remember you. Had a new look. Just drop me off here. I don't need to go far. My goodness, it's just plowing through it. Look at that. It's like we're in creative mode. We're playing on unfunny mode now, company. Okay. Also, I love the sword. Love that sword. Music. I think this party could use a switch. I do indeed. How about these jams? Alright, I feel like a stranger in Terraria streams. You do? Okay, so you're from the Terraria streams. Sorry, I didn't make proper effort to meet anyone who enjoys the Terraria streams. It's my first time meeting you, I think. Nice to meet you, Billy. I've been here since his first Terraria stream. I've only ever watched the Terraria music streams. The Goblin Tinkerer wasted like 5 of my platinum in the main world. Hello. Oh, I already said you've been here. What was the last boss you beat? Oh, what was the last one we did? It was like the new one that got added in the last update. It was like a skeleton type dude. It automatically stops when it's the best. Oh, okay. If it can. Okay, okay. I missed that. The most important part about making brownies. Deer Clops and Chippy Boss. Okay. There you go. That's the most recent ones. Deer Clops and Chippy Boss. Alright, Urblossi, I want to make a chest. Can I make a chest? What do I need to make a chest? Iron and wood. Alright. Let's go find spot in these chests here. I got some if you need. It's fine. I'm going to try to do this on my own. I'm going to put some stuff. What is this? Crimson Scale. I don't think that's not better than what I got on, is it? No. Got keys. We'll just put keys in here. I don't know if we need those or not. Can I use these? Usually you can use those for something, right? You can just... Doesn't that do anything? I thought they did something. Anyway, wood and iron. Do I have iron? A top hat. I don't see iron. We're gonna go and get iron, I guess. We got plenty of pickaxe. I'm gonna assume to get iron, you just mine like normal. I missed the iron? Okay. All 275 bars. Is it in my inventory or in a chest? Alright. One of these chests has iron in it. You need to let them cool at room temperature for several hours. That's why I was checking on their cooling after a nap. I can't wait to splash the next boss once I get back. They've cooled wonderfully. They're extremely rich. I'm going to let them sit overnight, and all tomorrow. The longer you wait, the better they are. I got this image in my head of just this cum just like... It's like those scenes... It's like the scene from like Ratatouille, and he's like making all the food, and it's like... The best method to make my aged brownies. Hello, Paige. Welcome. Did you know that you find more people in the water than fish on land? This is because fish cannot breathe on land. You know, that makes sense. I've already mined a good bit of that stone, Billy. Already, I've got the armor. I read your last message, Billy. I saw it. Alright, let's find this iron, guys. I am blind, and I am old, and I am deaf, and I am bald, and I smell. And all that stuff you say. All the stuff you claim that I do. Silver. Guys, when you want iron, all you find is gold. There's the iron. Alright. Wood. We're looking for Elijah now. Do we have... Guys, do you think Frodo's in this chest? Where do you think Frodo is? I need my wood. If not, we'll just go mine some real quick. I'm probably missing it really easy. Dirt. We got lots of dirt. Alright, let's just go dig some real quick. Why does the description have evil hashtags? I mean, why not? Why wouldn't I have evil hashtags for it, Carlin? Is there something against having evil hashtags now? I just want to be evil. The way Pomni says that line is like it's baked into my brain. Alright, I defeated the 600th. Wow. Alright. Now, I think we probably come to the crafting table that's over here now. Right? Where is the crafting stuff at? No, it is over here. It is over here. Sorry. The crafting window. Please, chest. I need a chest. I'm trying to learn how to make a chest. There's so much stuff I can make and none of it's I want. Another detail of cooling process. The first hour cannot have tinfoil. The cooling will make the air between the brownies and the tinfoil denser. Why? I read that. Moisture will condense onto the bottom of the foil and all around the pan, and instead of evaporating, it'll produce a weird effect. The Knight's Edge has been nerfed / reworked 3 times, and yet it's still considered the best melee weapon in pre-hard mode. One time when I had flies in my house but wanted to make perfect brownies, I sat in front of them for the first hour and watched them. No phone, just staring at brownies. That Comcom is... What is the phrase that we came up with? Committed. Committed. My gracious, Minecrafter. I'll be honest, if that was me, I would have put like a cheesecloth over top of them. Because then it wouldn't have any sort of evaporating effect. Comcom is a specimen. That's a negative way to look at it. Alright guys, I am so blind. Where is chests? I can make a shadow chest. That's what we're gonna do. I made a shadow chest because I'm just done. I don't care if that's what we were trying to make or not. Alright, let's go place my chest in my house. Also, read what I said. Sorry, I did miss that. What did you say? Comcom, there is a unicorn horn in the game. Digital Circus reference? Would that be a Digital Circus reference? Is a unicorn horn enough to be a Digital Circus reference? I think so, probably. I guess it would depend on the context, but I would not rule it out. Alright, company, now that I got a chest, I can finally put all my junk away. There is so much stuff in this game, and you just get it from who knows where. And I never know what to do with any of it. Like, I never... We'll keep the healing potions and the bricks. Those are useful. I never know what to do with any of the stuff that I get. Why is that swapped out like that? Why are those like that? Can I make those things that are the main... Hello, fruit juice. I'm ready for hard mode. I don't know. Finding things to ramble about on stream when I can't really talk to anyone is so fun. It's just Carlin here. Wait, shouldn't we be cheating? Nah, I like that term. My favorite compliment I've received for it was from Brides. Calm is not real. Unicorn horn by itself? I don't think so. Maybe you could wear a unicorn horn. Grass glove and you're good. Grass glove. I don't need these on me anymore. You can wear it. Yeah, let me have the unicorn horn. Let me fulfill Pomni's dream. Where is it? Man, it is satisfying to dig this stuff. Man, that is a top tier right there. Top tier satisfaction, that is. It's in my storage. It's a good thing it's not in my storage, because we'd never find it. Hang on. There we go. Hello, Bane. Welcome. The Amazing Digital Circus released its pilot episode almost 3 years ago. Terraria added the unicorn horn 15 years ago. Yep, that is an absolute reference. 100%. By the way, Ren, did you see that I approve of the zipper theory you showed me? I did. I thought that was fun. I got it? Okay. Let's put on the old unicorn horn. There we go. We can wear a unicorn horn and panda ears. Guys, I am a Pomni Panda Toff. The Pomni Panda Toff. It's more than I could ever imagine. Let's emote. How do you do emotes like that? I like that even with additional decorations, you can still clearly distinguish that your skin is tough. Such a good one. It's such a good one. I like how when you move, they hold their hands on the side like Mario. Like when Mario runs. Like he's boxed up. With slash emote name. Okay. Let's do this. Slash bummer. Nothing. Alright, we're gonna keep testing them. Slash lemon. Nothing. Slash smell. Nothing. Slash kick. Nothing. Slash should we try one? What do you want me to try, Carlin? There's probably one you know of. Okay. Slash emote. Okay, let me try this. There we go. Okay. You can roll dice. No, none of those work. Just roll. Of course, is the one I don't try. 56. Alright, guys. We gotta do it until we get... Until we get 71. Oh my goodness, one off. Well, as Nate said, it's the odds of hitting one off are higher than the odds of hitting the one you want. Because there's two... Like, one off is higher than hitting the one you want. 70 twice in a row. This game is mocking me, guys. Game is being so rude. 7. You gave me just 7. Howdy, howdy. Just finished Moon Lord Master Mode. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, Trio Art. Welcome. Hello, No Hack. I just started the game, too. Keep crushing this game. This is a very hard game. Rin, I gave you a spying orb, too. What's a spying orb? Whoops. That is not the button I wanted to click. What does a spying orb do? How do you open inventory? I forget. Oh, I like to keep that. Okay, so is that button. I thought I pressed that and it didn't work. Now, I don't see it. I don't see it in my inventory. So I was thinking about something today, company, about 2 other cases of me being in something and then not much longer it finally gets new stuff, like how the game's sequels and stuff started releasing finally. What is it? My browser is dying. The stream. If not master mode, but knew this game, I do said yes. It's a pretty hard game, but time to get on. We'll learn. I think the game is confusing. I think that is what makes it hard. It's not insanely well. It's not intuitive. You kind of have to be familiar with stuff in order to understand a whole bunch of it. Hold on. How have wings already? Alright, we're gonna try keep getting 71. 57? That's the digital circus number. There's 100 numbers that I could hit, and we only want to hit one of them. And so I'm gonna keep rolling all of these numbers until I hit the one I want. There's no purpose to doing this. Whoops. There's absolutely no purpose to doing this other than the fact that it's the company number. I feel like I'm an accountant or something. I'm just typing away on my computer, just real repetitive action. I'm just... Okay, they're just being evil now. Whoops, got out of the flow. I got out of the flow. I gotta get back in the flow, man. You know, my Papa Elf, he didn't make Master Toy Maker till he was 2005. I'm not paying attention to anything else right now. King K rule. Play this game with no wiki and look like puzzle game. How on have read that, I read that. I understand why Comcom feels like a stranger during these streams now. It's my own fault. I've never even tried to commune with the Terraria people. As soon as he figures out how to progress in this game, it's gonna be awful. I guess that's technically not a curse in that context, but still iffy. In 1967, Charlie Chaplin could have grabbed the fly into space and the prototype space shuttle from NASA. I guess that's true. Maybe. Oh yeah, Rin, did you say Spiral agreed to watch the whole Puzzle Vision saga? I missed that. I guess that means you're gonna be watching Arcane then, eh? Honestly, think it'd be funny if I waited until after you finish it to continue it. Like I started it before you, but you finish it before me. I've got 57 so many times. The one number I want, it refuses to give me. I only want one number game, please. How many times do I have to do this? I'm a dedicated man, though. I'm not as committed as Comcom, but I can dig my heels in when the time calls for it. This is such a weird number counter. This one's just being weird. Funny, I struggle in E-Master mode because monster and boss hits me like 250, 600 damage. While experts in classic mode look more like heaven. Oh yeah, I agreed to watch Arcane when he said he would watch 3 Expert Vision. Expert is not easy, neither of us, but update made the game easy to export. Since Com and Rent are watching Arcane now, naturally I'm next. But then he randomly increased his side of the deal to all 9 acts. Oh, okay. What is growing sticks bouncing around? I don't know. I don't know what those are. But we got Jax right here. Jax is in the game now. Will Ren do this for the entirety of stream? Maybe. 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 We don't know. I was thinking earlier today, guys, about the way that I talk. And how I use the word man so often. Because I watched that short where I answer Comcom's question. Like, I go backwards and round all myself in that. And I think the reason I do like that now is because I'm trying to fill the stream. I'm trying to constantly say something. Because the reason people go, and they make all those noises when they talk, is to, when you're talking to someone, is to signal that you have more to say. Like, I have more to say when I'm just thinking. Like, don't interrupt me yet. I have more to say. What number has it not given me yet? Is it just 71? Have I gotten every number yet? I don't think it's given me 5 yet, just plain 5. Oh my goodness, company, I get all scrambled up. There's Link. Now Link is in the game. I'm just so focused on that chat that I didn't even see Link. So he can't roll 74. That'd be hilarious. The man, you are quite good about saying and ums, but you're also quite bad at saying everything else. Ha 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 ha. Rennie, the idea versus Rennie the man. What ComCom said. What am I watching? Hello, boy Foster. 71 is friends we made along the way. He's trying to roll 71 because 71 is the company number. 71 is the actual answer to life. Like, I know you were told it was like 47 or something like that a long time ago. That was a lie. Because children are liars. It's actually 71, and I can prove it to you too. How much water is on the earth? 71% of the whole earth is water. You know, what is necessary to live? Food, but what's more important than that? What do you die sooner if you don't get water? You need more water than you need food. What do fish live in? Where do fish live? They live in water. You know, water is the source of life, and since water is 71, 72, of course. 70. We keep getting one off. It has given me that number like 10 times. It is trolling me. Like, it is making fun of me on purpose. 64, Mario 64. Please, just let me type. I get going too quick, and it don't work. Now, that's a very interesting costumer, Blasi. Every time I play Terraria, I learn more of the stuff that's in this game, and the more weirded out I am by this game. The more weird this game gets every time I play it. The chance to hit a 1 and 2 right after is 1 in 1,000, and you just casually dismiss that. Yeah, because I'm trying to hit 71. Why do they have a dice thing in this game? 60 twice. But I mean, if hitting a 1 and then hitting a 2 is that high of odds, shouldn't that just be any number? Like hitting 38 and then hitting 51, shouldn't that be a 1000% odds of doing the same thing? Or like, what makes 1 and then 2 so special, other than the fact that that's the order you count them? Like, every 2 numbers should be the same high amount of odds. Yeah, hitting all statistical anomalies on the way to 71. Look, guys, it's Ganondorf.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Ganondorf. I know I sound a lot like Ridley, but I'm not Ridley. I'm Ganondorf. Not to be confused with my
But 1 and 2 is cool. Okay, so you've since lost your creative control. Maybe. I thought it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Oh, I thought it was Ganondorf. It looked to me like Ganondorf. I've hit that number like 11 times now. You know what's funny, guys? We could be listening to Road. We did it! Let's go! Alright, now we can play the game. We did it. Let's go. It's the celebration. The confetti. Woo! We did it. Let's go. 71. 71, guys. 71. Alright, you got the samurai outfit on. You look like Kung Fu Panda 4 Po. Alright. Look at that. Thank you, Herblossi. Been real fun. They want to see my house, I guess. I want to see your houses. Well, here I look like the guy from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I never have played Mortal Kombat. Hello, Fuchsia. Welcome. I rolled 71. That's what I did. And it was peak. Alright, so here's my house. I call it the Toff Tower. It's basically just a big tower. Nothing else. It's got an unusable piano, a bed from the underworld, a cake, and a roof with a roof where birds can come down, and lightning. But this is the ugliest build in the entire map, actually. Like, I'm not even joking when I say that. Time to go show you everybody else's house. This is somebody's bunker. But this is Herblossi's house. And it's like super fancy. Let me zoom out. See how fancy this is? This is like fancy. You're the hairstylist, right? You should, 1, patch up that hole in the bottom right of the wooden room. Replace the stone with stone brick or something similar. 3, make it 2 block wide for the walls. Okay. Ren, you should have made it out of rocks or metal so that you can bend it. I mean, it's made out of stone. Looks like a funnel. Yeah, very fancy house this is indeed. I like this guy here because of the way he looks. Let me zoom back in. He's like... Okay, I'll tell you one thing. The little images that pop up over here, they make the characters look so much smaller. Like, this guy to me is a big old burly man, but that does not look like that to me. What's your happiness? I'm living the dream. I guess you are. What about you? What is your little... I do not remember these. Are these new? Did I have these off before? I do not remember these little images popping up. I just like them, so I'm using a texture pack. Okay. They added them like a month ago. Okay. So they weren't in the game when I first played it. Okay. And you don't like them? Why don't you like them? That's a pretty high definition pixel art right there. Like, that's almost not even a pixel art. They feel off. Yeah. I could see that. I didn't even think to check that. Are there NPCs here? Yeah. What about the dwarf? What do you look like? That's not too bad. I think for me it's the eyes. I think it's the eyes for these characters. This one looks good. I like this one. It's the eyes kind of look like they're snake eyes or something. I use a texture pack that makes them look like they are from Don't Starve. Too bad I don't know what Don't Starve is. Arthur. He's a good man. No Galaxy Grind tonight? Nope, it was... I've been putting off... Well, hadn't been putting off Terraria. It hadn't worked out to play Terraria for a good while, and it finally would tonight. It is a hard survival game. So that is what colon looks like, guys. A higher design of colon. Supposedly these were drawn in partnership with Stardew Valley. Huh. Really? You know, I could see that. You know, it's funny that I would just play the game and then come into this and it's like the Stardew Valley Terraria update. Oh, let's go look at the bald guy. Didn't even think about that. I didn't even pay attention to these earlier. Interesting. Yeah, they have a neck as well. That's another thing. None of these characters have necks. But when you talk to them... Oh, wow, look, it's a neck. The shimmered version looks better. Yeah, this guy's eyes. That's the thing that throws off that one. He's the zoologist. Goodness. Can I please do it the first time? Supposedly these were drawn in... I read that. You know what's funny? The wife of the Terraria creator, a dev herself, likes Stardew Valley more. That's pretty funny. I've actually played both now. Not much of Stardew Valley yet. I literally just last week I wanted to see if I could make Toph in Stardew Valley. And so that's what I did. Then I played it a little bit because I got curious. I was like, I wonder if I like this game. Because I had bought it a long time ago expecting to play it a ton. I never did. Probably, to tell you the truth, guys, I probably didn't play it because I was replaying Galaxy. Not gonna lie, this is fair. If we had a full dev, I'd like another game more. No, that is completely fair. Because I never liked my own stuff. I am not in hard mode, SpongeBob. Welcome. Welcome, SpongeBob. Hello, Kill Droid. Rin isn't in hard mode yet. Rin is a paradox. Am I a paradox? Imposter syndrome hits hard. The imposter syndrome. Have you beat Skeletron? I believe we have, but I don't know any of them by name. That one looks nice. That one's okay. That's what I was talking about earlier. I didn't even comprehend that. I didn't even think about that being new. So can you make one for yourself? Like, can I see myself in that high definition like that? Nope. Oh man. That could have been neat. Do we make a boss arena? Is there a boss that needs to be fought? Sure, we can do a boss before the end of stream. I got the new cool sword. Oh wait, I didn't want to come into a cave. For next time, I mean. Oh yeah, we can do that. Where do we gotta build that at? I was coming to the boat to look at the NPCs on the boat. I forget I can fast travel there, I think. So if we do the arena now, we don't need to make it next stream. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That'd be wise. There's an umbrella. Does the umbrella do anything? Alright, let me keep going. I'm extending my hard cutoff to 10:45. Alright, I forgot you mentioned that earlier. Poor Minecrafter. Thanks for staying longer, ComCom. Thank you, everybody, for watching my streams and liking them. This is my farm. Oh, let me go back and look at your farm. Down here? I was about to say, don't... Where's the farm? Down the hole? Equip that? What did you give me? Bundle of horseshoe balloons. Allows the holder to quadruple jump, increases jump height, and negates fall damage. Okay. So I shouldn't have fall damage now, right? Well, that was... There we go. We're going to use the teleportation crystal. Alright, we came here to visit the boat captain. Okay, that's a cool one. Kills the point of a hard cutoff, but something has to come up that prevents me from going to sleep anyways. That's because you smell. Kami, my YouTube feed has been completely taken over by Tadsk. Tadk. I'm gonna say Tadka. I don't like saying Tads. I think Tadk is a much more fun way to say it. It's my video. It's just nothing but our video, ComCom. It's just the Kami and Ren video looped over and over. Every single recommendation is nothing but the same. Johnny.
Yes, it's raining. Now I can watch you get soaking wet while you fish for me.
Now that is creepy. That is a creepy thing to say. I don't know why you would think to say something like that. Well, guys, I guess I'm dead. Well, let's see. Spiral was here a minute ago. We always talked about doing one with... I've always talked about doing one with Spiral. To be honest with you, I think reviewing the Avatar movie would be a possibility. The new one. I think that is more likely than you'd think to happen. Mainly because I feel like I mean, I always feel that way, but it never is. I feel like it could be simpler to edit. Please let me out. There we go. Why did you turn into an Among Us creature when you did that? Alright, so here's your mine shaft again. So do I have to activate this thing to hold it? How do I equip the balloons to not have fall damage? Tadsk. Yep. It's not as bad as it was right after I watched episode 7. Know any Tads? You know, when are you unlocking something else there? And yeah, you equipped it as cosmetic. Okay. In the rightmost slot. Okay. Okay. Have to use the blue slots. The blue slots. No, that's for dyes. This one over here. Yeah, that makes sense. Seems like Rin is going to be completely booked by Bummer Saga starting in June. If forced to pronounce it, I say Tadsa. But I always say Digital Circus. You have to use the blue slots. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's see if we die or if we survive the endless fall. The endless fall of terrorism. There we go. We did it. So where's the farm? I like how you're just taking me down this enormous path of just like... Where are you taking me right now? The music in this adventure, just looping around itself, has been really cool. Like, that little sequence there was some of the coolest of the game it's ever been. The way the music and the atmosphere and, like, just the insanity of going on, like, this journey and you're going around this huge secret path under the ground is like, this whole thing exists and you just had no clue it was here. Tadak. Rin is going to get splashed by the boss. I just spell it Tadc. Why does it remind me of Dai Li's headquarters? So you can get them from down here? It's like a... So it's a farm. How does this farm work? Check the chest. Hasty depth meter. I thought that was a gamble machine or something. It looked like a casino machine. Do these not look like those little casino machines that got like the number 7 on them? I didn't know you can like place dungeon and wall and place like mini dungeons for AFK. You need to still middle of lava. A monster will die on its own. Oh. My goodness. So you can just leave this thing spinning like that, and nothing can ever get to you. You can just stand here and just do this forever. That's crazy. Unless that thing gets in there. Alright then. It is very similar to a Minecraft farm. Rin has defeated the 500th Cursed Skull. Look at that. I got to defeat the 500th. Alright, I'm gonna go back to town, I guess. That was very cool. Now I can airbend, guys. I'm an airbender. Look at me. There's a sound effect I want to make with that, but I'm not gonna do it. But I'm an airbender. Toph is the Avatar. This is the timeline where Toph becomes the Avatar and she just solos Sozin just like avoids the entire summer. Okay, so building one bodyguard, one builder, one builder. Am I a silly and joyful new player? Is that what you're saying? The blood moon is rising. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate her kingdom, no, the kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors. However, it is... Of course, that's not the blood moon thing in Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom, it's Zelda saying something creepy, isn't it? It's like Zelda being... Breath of the Wild, it's Link. The glow of the blood moon shines upon the land and awakens beasts slain rise once again, or something like that. Just bridge. Okay, we can build a bridge. I got 999 stone. We can build a bridge going across here. Build the best bridge anybody's ever built. Look at me, I'm earthbending. Oops, don't want that. Oh, you got it. Okay. Is that good? Kills Sozin with the melon. Kills Ozine. I'm sorry, not Sozin. Ozine. What was I doing? We need a super long bridge. Okay, so we gotta mine this place out. We can do that. There's a thingy that allows you to actually earthbend a tray. It's a magic one that allows you to move dirt. That's pretty cool. Is that a true Knight's Edge? Yes. No, I'm not. I know I'm not. I keep my zoom close because I think it's more fun like that, but I can zoom out if it makes you happy, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. It's the fake Zelda after you defeat the fake Ganon boss in Hyrule Castle. There's no voiceover. Is there no voiceover after you do that? I always skipped it. That's actually something I didn't know. Yeah, I always skip it after you... And see, I like it close because then I know where to click. He looks like he wants to have some fun with us. Alright, let's keep this going. Building a bridge. Building a bridge. Building a super long bridge, cause whatever we're fighting's gonna be super evil. Alright, hang on, let me come back. Five Nights at the Company. That sounds like a good horror game. Total normie tries to spend 5 nights chatting at least one message of substance every 5 minutes from 9 to 12 Eastern. I think Baldi and ZSD will be next to join the leaderboard. You think? You think? Is that your prediction? Comcom's predicting like the stock market. It's like he's in, what is it called, Wall Street or whatever. He's like running the stocks, like what's gonna be high this week. I would say invest in Baldi stock this week, guys. That one's gonna climb this week. I should do that. I should do it where you guys can predict who gets the most hours, and depending on who does, you guys could also receive a thank you message, even if you're not the top 5. Like you might say this week Minecrafter is gonna be number 2, and if Minecrafter is number 2, then you also receive a thank you. That way everybody wins. Alright, I'm gonna have you probably handle this, I think. Just do it like that. There we go. Oh. Alright guys, we gotta put this closer. I can just set this right next to it. And then I can just swap one over. I don't have to do like a whole ton of work to swap just one over. Oh my goodness. Don't want that. Okay, let's just remind that. Just flow past it. Does anyone know any normies that will be open to it? Could you just build up like this? Hang on. Could you just build up like this? And then build like a... and build like a bowl? And then just destroy all this? There we go. Exactly what I wanted. Super long bridge in the underworld. We got that creepy place. It's full of monsters and death and torture and agony and misery and unhappiness and sorrow and despair. And it's in a video game, so it's fun. It's a dimension of horrors beyond your comprehension, but it's in a video game, so it's fun. My time has come. You must continue your journey without me. Take care, Minecrafter. Gashnell Nard, thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. I won't see you tomorrow. That's so sad. Take care, Minecrafter. Have a good day. Thank you so much. If you estimate that I would have 71 hours by April 1st, then I predict that I will be in the leaderboard by late November. You could climb into the leaderboard if you really put your head to it. Minecrafter sunk. Minecrafter's life is more mysterious than Ren's. Is it? It honestly probably is. What do you guys know about mine anyway? I always like knowing how much information I've leaked, so I can judge if I need to delete some streams and stuff, go back and make sure some information's not available anymore. Look at you go. Little wood chipper. Or however you'd say it. Well, this could be a problem. Capcom is the most mysterious company member when you think about it. Or perhaps O. O is Canadian. That's all we need to know. I know Rin is a psychopath and likes avocado toast. Does that make me a psychopath? Does liking avocado toast make me a psychopath? But it's not just avocado toast. It's avocado toast with sardines on it. That's an important detail. You got to get in there as well. How closed off did you perceive me being? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Carlin? What do you mean by that? You also kick dogs. Carlin, I didn't perceive you at all. Like how reserved or secretive? I mean, you were a little reserved. I might die. I love this long jump thing. Oop, oop, oop. Oop, 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 oop. Puff, 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 puff. It's so funny. Poof, poof, poof. It's like the Mario Cloud ability. You know what I mean? Mobility is fun in this game. It is. Another big pool of annoyingness. So many of these. I'll need to get the big guns for this. Be right back. Okay, okay. A big old pool of annoyingness. What's past it? There's no coordinates, so I don't know how tall or little I am. Oh my goodness. Man, that had to fall in there. Come on. Oh, okay. Well, too bad. Carlin, you speak Spanish and your time zone already narrowed it down a lot. Let's go run along our really cool bridge we've been building. The Infinity Bridge. I can just fall now, guys. I don't have to ride anything. I can be reckless. We are 1/8 done. My goodness, how long does that thing have to be? My goodness! Don't do that! Do what? Scare me like that. running. We're running all day and we're running all night. We need a really, really big bridge. The biggest bridge you ever did see. Ooh. Hello, Shadow Wraith. Is your character supposed to be Toph from Avatar, or is that just a coincidental similarity? Nope, it is absolutely supposed to be Toph. I'm glad you thought of that. It is 100% supposed to be Toph. Because Toph is peak. %100% supposed to be Toph. Alright, let's mine through this ash. Ash. Like the hedgehog from Sing. Or the porcupine, or whatever animal they are. Dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel. I remember the tune of that song. Dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel. Just digging tunnels. Oh. Oh my goodness. Everything always happens at once. Alright, well if he comes back, he's dead. There we go. There we go. You know what I think is funny about getting the sword that I have is the fact that, thanks to Urblasi's help... Oh, did Urblasi... Oh my goodness. Urblasi couldn't put out the fire. Urblasi died. My goodness. Urblasi couldn't put out the fire. Yeah, I've never even watched the show. I just know she's a fan favorite. Oh, she absolutely is, if you consider me a fan. I don't think we ever interacted at all in the first months I was here. Also, Carlin, did you know about koi? What? No, and this is the first time I've ever heard that word. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. That would have stuck down, if I mentioned it back then. Well, I died. Nah, you're good, you're good. You're good, Urblasi. Rin, would you eat a guinea pig? What makes you think I haven't? Nah, I would. I absolutely would. I would try it. My parents have had guinea pigs. The love of consuming both of you is hilarious. I never played multiplayer Terraria. Never played multiplayer Terraria? I have never really played Terraria at all. This is the first Terraria I've ever played, so I guess I've never played single player. We're trying to build a big bridge for a boss. I don't know what the boss is, but that's what I've been told. It's gotta be really, really long. Like, terribly long. You probably won't, just saying. No, I probably won't ever play single player, because I enjoy this too much. And I don't know if I would really... I don't know if I'd really want to play it single player. I probably would try it. I definitely will try it. The 100th of those things. Crazy. Boss is the little big wall. The little big wall. The little big wall. It's a wall that's not so little. It's mostly big. But it's about little big planet. And so it's called the little big wall. The boss is Final Fantasy reference. I never have played Final Fantasy. They keep making new ones. I thought the last one was supposed to be the final one, but they constantly keep coming up with new fantasies. Like, when is the actual Final Fantasy game? You know what I mean? When is the final Fantasy game? Now, I mean, I think there's a possibility that you could just dig it into here, and it would just sort of flow all of this down here, maybe, right? You dig that out. And then dig the connection there. Shouldn't it just drain all of that? Or is that just going to be infinite? I wish you all good luck in your playthrough. I've beaten the game multiple times, so I know exactly what woe is about to befall you. Also, fun fact, Final Fantasy was named that because it was the company's last shot at making it big, because they were running out of funds. If it bombed, they were sunk. But it was a hit. That's funny. So that's why it was named Final Fantasy. I tried a demo for whatever one is free to play the demo on Switch too, and it was not that great. I didn't care for it. It was kind of slow, maybe because it was a demo. I just couldn't get into it as much as I was hoping to. I didn't play all of the demo, so maybe if I had played all of the demo, I would have liked it. But out of what I did play, it was just okay. Not my favorite RPG. Favorite RPG's gotta still be Paper Mario. No, we don't like using. We don't like to fall into the melting rock around here. So we just put orange water everywhere. I was slain. I will say every Final Fantasy is a different story, different timeline, but the same universe. Okay. Terraria without a wiki is like an angel without its wings. The Final Fantasy has had a lot of finals. It has. Yeah, I'm not playing it with any wikis tonight. The Scripter Geek, I think I said that right. So none of them are direct sequels? Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Some are sequels. Some have a 2 at the end of them, like Final Fantasy X2 and Final Fantasy X1112. Final Fantasy 10 and 2 and Final Fantasy like 13 2. Oh, we need to patch that hole. There's a hole in the world. Flaming bats. This is a little big bridge. It is a little big bridge because it's little, but it's really big. So what's this look like on the map? Man. This was about... So this, where were we when it was like the 1/8 point? Like right here? That was the 1/8? Man, we're going like all the way here. We're going like all the way to the end. Let me at him. Let me at him. I can't wait for Rin's reaction to the wall of flesh. I have no idea what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a big wall of flesh, I guess. I've managed to avoid spoilers for this game pretty well. I think it's because I have a hard time recognizing any of it. Like, I've never really seen any of this game outside of, like, the tree, the classic sideways look. I've seen, you know, the really famous stuff. Man, it's 11. I'm gonna be having to end here. But Rin, would you punch Wario? Yeah, sure, why not? If you want me to, yeah. That's it. I mean, if you guys, if company told me, hey Rin, could you punch Mario in the nose for the company? I think I would, just for that, to be honest. Hey Rin, would you punch someone who was mean to a company member for negative $30? Yeah, sure, why not? I'd pay to do it. I'll do it again. I want to do it again. Alright, come on, back at me, you little centipede thing, whatever you are. I like how that lightsaber has stuck completely vertical. I keep accidentally teleporting. Poor Urblasi. Don't you hate it when you accidentally teleport? Such a 30th century problem, you know? I keep accidentally teleporting. Info commercial. Do you hate it? Do you accidentally teleport? Well, I have news for you. For only 7 payments of $9.99.99, you too can buy our anti-accident teleport device. Just plug it into your brain socket and boom! Next time you think about teleporting, you'll get a 5-second delay before it actually commences, allowing you time in order to deactivate it. No, say goodbye to accidentally teleporting with anti-accident teleportation plugin. Call now or you can receive 5 payments at 965. Customers are now so that side effects may include heart attacks, death, loss of hearing, loss of sight. You know, it's like we are not held responsible for any effects held because of that. Call it now. Ray, would you punch us for 100? Matt, Carlin, why did you choose those numbers specifically? Why did you choose those numbers specifically? I can't even read that out loud. Okay, Carlin, I guess that question I'm gonna have to ask a few things. I'm gonna have to know some more information first. Does it hurt you guys? Like, can I just do like a SpongeBob punch? 2, do you guys know why I'm punching you? Because I think most of people would let someone punch him if they knew that the other guy was gonna get $100,000 or more. Well, punching is supposed to hurt. I guess. We're digging a hole. We're digging a big old tunnel. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I would let Rin punch me. See? There's one line of Winnie the Pooh that I absolutely love, and it's from the movie that they made. It's like he's talking to Rabbit, and he's telling Rabbit about how good Piglet is at arts and crafts and stuff, and Piglet draws a knot, or ties the rope into a knot, and Pooh goes, see, he's like, see, and I don't know how to do it, but I love that thing, and I could do that all the time. Hi, well, hello, Hillamilla, welcome to the stream. Trying to build a big bridge. We're building a little big bridge, as they say in New York. Hello. I like how he's dropping antidepressants into the pool. I would also let Ren punch him in... Hang on. I would also let Ren punch him. The insults and accusations and jabs I can get from the fact that Ren punched me are endless. Yeah, but Carla, you know, I would feel really bad punching you. Especially now, considering... I mean, I'd have to punch you somewhere... nowhere near your chest, I guess. In New York, you can be a new man. I can. Ren, they're called explosives. They're called explosives. I thought they were called antidepressants. I thought that was what he was throwing in there. Because everybody knows lava's just depressed water. Alright. We're probably going to be having an end here pretty soon. We'll run back down one more time. And then the next little bit we'll probably be having to call it. But I guess you wouldn't have depressant after you took one of those. No, you wouldn't. There's certainly a way. That's certainly a way of getting rid of sadness. Ren, your understanding of fluid dynamics seems pretty bad. Nah, just cause it's different than yours doesn't mean you gotta be angry at it. You know. We don't need to be scared of people who are different than us. We need to get mad at them. Ren, no running in the halls. No running in the halls. Is this a hall? Does this constitute as being a hall? Does this count as a hall? How do you just walk in Terraria? How can I just walk in Terraria? Everything is running. Like you can't help but run. I guess I could take the shoes off. Well, press the wrong button again. Not that button. I hate that button. I guess I could take my shoes off. Tough don't need shoes anyway. There we go. Is yawning contagious? How dare they be different? That's what I'm saying, Ball Dwarf. That's what I'm saying. Alright, is this where we died last time? No, we can walk through this. We walk through this. See, I never know which one I can walk through, which one I can't. There's a snail. Magma snail. That's a pretty cool creature. Oh, whoops, I shouldn't have done that. I am so silly. Look at me, silly me, dooming the whole timeline. Rin eats snails? I would try a snail. Throat clearing is more contagious? Is it? Rin, hang on. Rin, why are you Rin? Because I'm not anybody else. Well, Urblasi, I think it's probably time that I call it a night. It's been fun. This has been one of the more fun Terraria streams for a long time. I would not eat a snail. Escargot sounds good. I would try it. I would try escargot. You hand me a piece of escargot right now, I would try it. Who's night and what are you calling them? Rin wasn't even in VC. I wasn't because Carlin couldn't play tonight. I'm a spectate. Who's gonna spectate? Gonna spectate? Well, guys, we got balloons, a unicorn horn, and panda ears. Very successful stream. We were also preparing a 20-mile-long bridge in order to defeat the Wall of Flesh. So I think it's a pretty balanced game. It's got a bit of everything, you know? Panda ears, unicorn horns, balloons. What class are you? Normal, I guess. I don't know. He's tough class. I'm tough class. I'm the tough of the class. That's right. I'm looking at you. He's looking at me. He's looking at me. Hey, look, it's Nurse Joy from Pokemon or whatever. Jamel. The doctor. My vital signs are normal, if that's what you're asking. Yes, it was exactly. I want to know your blood type. You like fish? We can talk about fish. You can't do anything against I. Say hi to Dwarf. Hi, Dwarf. Hi, Riz Pizdada. Riz Pizdada. AKA do random stuff with no organization at all and pick whatever's cooler. He's Rin class. I am indeed Rin class. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, Carlin. Thank you, Fuchsia. Thank you, Ball Dwarf. Thank you, just some random person. Thank you for popping in here, Goj. However you say that. Thanks for popping in, Shadow Wraith. Thank you to Minecrafter. I know you're not here. Thank you to all people who are watching who I'm not going to read the names because I don't know if you're here or not. If you're here and you want me to say goodbye, you better say something now. I'm not too fond of... Well, I mean... What was the last time you said something good about Rin? You know, I don't think people... I guess my birthday was the last time people said good things about me, I guess. I put your... Instead of your out of spite against Rin's mine misdeeds against dog's kind. I like eat... What do you always say? Rin is melee. I like eat crackling. No, we can't have any of that foul language around here. I love that. That is like one of the best. That might be my favorite clip to use from the show. It's so funny. And thank you, Herblossie, for making it possible to play Terraria. It's been a lot of fun. Can't wait to play. Can't wait to play the company game. The rats like crackling too. Now, crackling, I'm pretty sure, is a different term for a word we have here. Crackling is a different food. Or it's a food we have here, but we have a different word for it. And I'm trying to think what crackling is here. "1984 moment Rins gotta drink his mustard soda with his late burger." Yes. What is crackling? I know, it's a food. No, sparkling soda is different. I think it's usually Greaves? Pants. Greaves are pants. Greaves are just another name for pants. I'm talking about the word crackling. The rats like crackling too. Like, that is not a word we use in the US to describe whatever food that is. But I know scratchling? No. No, I'm telling you, crackling is a food. Describe the food, crackling, that the rats eat and you like to eat. What is the food like? I'll be able to tell once you give me a description. Crackling is a crisp... Okay, pork skin. Or pork rinds. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, fried, like it's deep fried pig skin. Or pork rinds. Yep. Cube of pork fat. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, we don't use the word crackling here to describe that. We have the exact same food. We just don't... We have a different term. We have a different name for it. Yeah, pork rinds. I like pork rinds. I haven't had those in a long time. I don't use the work either. You're just spitting random stuff. Oh! He was just saying random stuff and he ended up saying an actual food. He didn't even mean to talk about pork rinds. Anyway, guys. Man, he managed to delay stream a little bit. We got talking about pig skin, deep fried. Deep fried pig skin, guys. Thanks for watching. Gachinal Nard. May the Forg be with you. Deep fried pig skins. Mmm.